What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the biggest mistake you are making in Arden, and that is playing alone. Whether you are want to make money faster, want to level up faster, want to build your base faster, whatever you want to do, you do it so much faster when you have a group of homies. The people who know are not going to tell you the real ways to make money in Arden. Why not? Because what you sell to the crown affects how much the crown pays me. So me helping you hurts me. You understand? So just me telling you that hurts me. But I'm going to do you that solid and tell you that. But the way you get people to tell you things is, obviously coming in chat and speaking your language, whatever that is. And, being homies with people. But if you're not running with people, actually playing with people, in a Discord with people, basically in a clan with people, then they are only going to tell you so much because the money you make hurts them. So the more they tell you, the more it hurts them. See, I got a group of homies that I kick it with, and I tell them things that I don't say on these videos or in the chat. I say things in these videos that I don't say in the chat. And there's things that I know that I don't tell anybody because, for one thing, when the devs know about, what do you call it, little shortcuts or bugs or whatever, they like to patch them. So, exploits and whatnot, I don't make videos on them. I guess if I had a big channel and I was really gonna make a lot of headway doing it, then I would. But it's not really gonna do me any good, and then it would hurt me playing this game. So why would I do that? It would just ruin the game for me. The devs, they don't care about anything. They will make me watch that stupid Sean Bean thing every time I log in. They won't bother fixing the way that people have to log in through their launcher, and it looks like you're not logging in, so you try to log in again, and then it ruins logging in, so people think that the game just won't launch. They won't fix none of that. But if they find out that you're somehow having, an easier time of something that makes the game an absolute nightmare, oh yeah, they will have some meetings that day and they will be fixing it the very next day because they hate that. They can't stand that. They will authorize overtime, and homie, they will fix it. They will quotation marks fix it. Maybe I should learn where I live. So you got to get with a group, homie. Everybody in the chat is going to tell you bandages. Can you make money with bandages? Yes, you can. I have spent, hours and hours making money with bandages before. I spent like 5 hours making bandages before when I was new and didn't know any better. That's how it is. You gotta stop playing by yourself. You got to. Or else you're gonna be doing the same thing. Now I have so much money. It's just ridiculous. This wagon will be alright for a couple minutes. Let me run over here and show you how much money I get. Every time I get money from selling things, I split it in half. I put half in a container that I pay my rent with, and I put the other half in a container that I buy things with. And on each one of my properties, I put a little crate on top of the swords, and I put some money in there to pay rent with. Basically, a gold coin broke into silver coins. And you can put as many silver coins into the sword as you want to, and it'll only take out what's needed. It'll give you change. And I'm going to show you how much money I got in my rent thing. Alright. So you don't want to do this by yourself. And I'm not really on top of the money making thing like I used to be. And I just had a war where somebody came over here and messed up my roads where I couldn't make money like I was. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just focused on other things. I want to get into breeding animals, which is, I guess you can make money that way. Maybe other people know of a way to make money. That's not the way I do it. But, I just want to smash that like button. And you wonder why I don't upload more videos. That's why. I'm getting to playing the game and seeing what that's like. And that's an important thing to do, too. Maybe you just want to make money. That's playing the game to you. But I had to basically learn from trying different things because it was really hard to find people to group with. It really was. I started playing this game because I was like, it's designed for people to play together, but they don't. I mean, look at these skills. You got this white bar down here. When this is filled, you can't max anymore. This is just one of my many tunes, one of my many characters. So, I'm not really hustling to try to max anything out. But my main tune, Baltimore, is all maxed out. You cannot max your skills out. And when you play on your own, getting to where you can build everything, and then at the same time, you need to build furniture for storage, and then at the same time, you need to be able to create things at the blacksmith, and then at the same time, you need to be able to farm, and then at the same time, you need to be able to, plant certain trees. And then at the same time, you need to be able to breed and tame animals for skins. And then at the same time, you need to be able to get your flux started. You just need to do everything at the same time, and everything takes ages. I mean, playing by yourself, this is not the game to play by yourself. It is really not. I mean, especially if you got like a 9 to 5, you can forget about it. No. And I've had people tell me things like, basically, they don't want to be, I'm trying to think of a YouTube friendly word. They don't want to be in any kind of, like back in the day they had surfs. And I don't mean like in the ocean type surf. I mean like, man, I'm really struggling to think of a word that won't get me hurt on YouTube. But you're just gonna have to Google that word, homie. See what a surf was. They don't want to be having to do any type of thing. But I tell you, me and my homies, we don't got nothing like that. We're not even in the same clan. They are. Come on, map. But we're spaced out all over the map, which you have to be because of the whole region thing, because you need things from different regions. And that's another reason you don't want to play alone. Because, man, you'll find out. You know, I don't want this video to be ages long. But nobody does anything they don't want to do. Like, I'm not even in their clan. They've asked me a few times, and I've said no, obviously, because I'm not in it. And I asked them to join mine, and obviously they said no because they're not in it. It's we help each other out. There's no force type of thing anywhere, and I mean it's just natural anyway because we all produce excess things, and we all produce regionals that we don't need. I mean, it's the way the game was meant to be played, for real. And I don't understand why more people don't play it that way. And not being in a Discord together, you know, the developers have a Discord, yeah, but you know, you go ahead and try to use a marketplace on that Discord, and you're just gonna make a post, and ain't nobody ever gonna make a trade with you. So, you know, you need to make some homies on the game. That's just all it is to it. And over here, when I do get some clanmates from time to time, and people end up quitting, over here in the city of Baltimore, it only let me zoom in so far. Of course, I done put my horse away. Nobody's forced to do anything. This is a claim that somebody started for a while and quit. This is a claim that a couple people have lived on. Somebody had a claim down there that they stayed for several months and then left. These 1, 2, 3 are mine. Somebody had a claim down there, stayed for a day. There's a claim up this way that 2 or 3 people have had. You can see them now. That one's mine. And nobody has ever been forced to do anything. This is our communal claim here. We call it downtown. And nobody's forced to do anything. I mean, everything down here is for use of the clan, and my homies all have access to this place too. They can come and get things from the warehouse or any of this stuff, or use any of this stuff if they're in the area. One of these wagons, whatever. And they're not, you know, forced to do anything. There's the blacksmith stuff over here, and all the bands and metal and nails and lumps and bars and all that stuff over here, and handles. If they're down here and their, you know, sword breaks, they can come over here and fix it. Anything like that. And they're not forced to, you know, do anything. Oh, you got to go and get me a load of metal now that you done fixed your sword. It's not like that, homie. The only thing is when people are, in the clan and live around here, and I see them in here every day taking stuff out. That would be when, I'd be like, I wouldn't like it if I saw somebody taking things out every day and never putting things in. That would be ridiculous. Nobody, there's a line. Obviously, I hope we don't need to say that. I hope we don't need to get into the realm of having conversations about what is ridiculous and what is serfdom. So why people feel like they're gonna join a clan and have to do all this stuff, I don't know. It's not like that. And if I joined one and it was like that, I would just leave. I mean, you act like they're gonna handcuff you to the radiator or something. For real. If you don't join a clan, then there's a lot of burns. Whenever you go up and down the map, you see a burn all the time. Almost every time you go out. And what is a burn? It's somebody's base that's on fire. Why is it on fire? Because they stopped playing the game. And why did they stop playing the game? Because it's too brutal to play by yourself. It takes too long. It's too much of an upkeep. But yeah, you do what you want to do. That's what people are going to do anyway. So if you want to make money, if you want to level up faster, you gotta stop playing by yourself. This is not a solo game. It's just not. You think you're going to prove how tough you are, how smart you are by playing a game that was designed to be played with others by yourself. That is not smart. That's not smart at all. That's like, trying to sail a 100-foot sailboat by yourself. Can you do it? I don't even know. Maybe. Is it smart? No. No, it's really not. All right, homie. I ain't going to keep going on about it. We'll see you next time.